guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video on a first impression of the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation and the MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. So I'm going to be wearing these two together. The colors I got in the liquid foundation was NC40, and the powder I got NC35. I do think I'm going to end up switching the liquid foundation to an NC35 too, just because I feel like it was a little too dark for me and I'd rather have a foundation that's a little bit lighter instead of a little too dark. So that is what I'm doing a first impression on. Please excuse my hair game today. Honestly, I think I switched it about 5 times during this video. It just, you know, those days where your hair's just not working. It's not working for me today. Side note, I just want to say that for those of you who have never been on my channel before, my skin type is oily to normal. I just get oily in my T-zone. So these products are both supposed to be full coverage and matte finish. I'm going to check in throughout the day, let you guys know what I'm thinking about it. Let me know in the comments below if MAC foundations break you out. I've heard that they can sometimes. You guys, add me on Instagram. I will have my 2 username accounts listed below. One is for my beauty channel, then the other is more like personal, with like pictures of me and my family, me and my boyfriend, me and my friends, that sort of thing. So yeah, add me on Instagram, and if you guys aren't already subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you in a little bit. Bye! So I'm going to use a damp beauty blender. This one's actually not a beauty blender. This is the Real Techniques beauty blender, but it's pretty much the same thing. So the shade that I got in the foundation is NC40. Now I haven't tried this yet, so I don't know if it's going to be the right color, but we'll see. So it looks like it'll be pretty close. Maybe. I don't know. We shall see. And I didn't put on a primer just because I have really high expectations for this, with it being matte, full coverage. So I feel like I'm just going to try it without a primer just to see what I think. I'm just dotting it all over my face like I normally do. And then I'm just going to... Oh, that looks a little dark. Blend it down into my neck. I mean, obviously my face is a lot lighter than my body because I exfoliate it and wash it and do all that, so my self tanner tends to come off a lot faster. This is actually the first MAC foundation that I've ever tried, so I was pretty excited about it. I don't really feel like I need to do a second layer because, I mean, the coverage is pretty good, but you totally could. I just think it would make me look super dark. I'd say it's pretty full coverage. We're just going to work with the color, and if it gets to be too much, then I'll just have to redo this video. But I think when I like highlight and everything, hopefully that will make it not seem so dark. But I definitely think I'm going to have to go back and get a lighter shade. But for the sake of this video, we'll just go with it. I'm going to use NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. The true test is what my mom's going to say. When I go downstairs, she's either going to be like, oh, your skin looks nice, or she's going to be like, what did you do? I don't know if I've ever talked about NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer on my channel. I really like it. It's obviously very creamy, but my only problem is I feel like it runs out so fast. And you don't really get a lot of product for how expensive it is. I don't remember how much it is, but I feel like it was around the same price as Max Pro Longwear, and that stuff lasts me literally like a decade. I know that usually when people do like first impression videos, they kind of skip their face stuff, but I don't know, I always love watching people do their full face makeup. So I thought I would just do it all for you. And I'm going to set my under eye with MAC Emphasize and the banana powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm almost running out of these, but I just ordered something new, so you guys will see that very soon. I'm going to do a haul video when that comes in. And I'm just going to dust this wherever I put that concealer. And it's just going to kind of lighten up the face with this dark foundation. Okay, so then I also got the powder foundation, the Studio Fix, and I got this in NC 35, which I know is lighter than the foundation, but let me tell you, the NC 42 was super dark, and I was like, okay, I'm not trying to look too dark. And then the NC 40 had more of a neutral tone to it, and it wasn't quite as yellow, it was more pinky. So then I looked at the NC 35, and it had the more yellow tones to it, and it was lighter. So that's what it looks like. And I'm just going to use this on an e.l.f. brush. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm going to use it on the Bare Minerals Precision Face. This brush is so dense and packs on so much product. And this is also supposed to be matte, full coverage, all the good stuff. I know that the powder is a good match for me. It's just the dang foundation. I'm going to use NARS Laguna, and I'm going to use my NARS ITA brush, you know, and just contour. Just chisel those cheekbones. I really want to try the MAC like little kabuki brush. I was playing with it in the store, and I really want to try it out. And I recommend, if you are trying a MAC foundation for the first time and don't know your color, that you go in and get color matched, because the colors look totally different online than they do in person. Then for blush, I'm just going to use Milani's Luminoso. This is such a beautiful blush, honestly. And I'm just going to highlight a little bit down my nose. I'm like having a freak out on my cheeks right now, so I'm not highlighting there. I tried a few new products and my skin was just not having it. So I don't want to accentuate that. Okay, so I just finished with, what did I do? Oh, I did my lips and I did my lower lash line. So I'm not going to put a setting spray on it. I'm just going to let it ride out. What time is it? It is, it's 2:13, and I am going, my family just got here, so I'm going to be outside in the sun. I have class until about 9 o'clock tonight, so I have some errands to run, things to do around the house. So I'm going to put this stuff to the test, see how it works. I think it looks really good, minus the color. It's a little too dark for me. I think after this I'm going to go online and order a lighter color. But besides that, I'm liking it. Yeah, I will check in a little bit and show you guys how it's holding up. My outfit will probably be changed because I don't dress this nice for my night classes. So, yeah, I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Like I said, it's 2:15, and I'll probably have this makeup on until like 10 o'clock tonight. So, we will see how it lasts. Okay, so I just wanted to check in. It's around 5:15, 5:20, and my makeup has not budged. I'm not really oily anywhere. I can see a little bit of smile lines, and maybe little creases in my forehead. But besides that, it's actually doing a really good job for not having a primer or a setting spray. So that's what it looks like. It's been a few hours, and then I will check back in when I'm done with my night class. Hey guys, so it is now 10:13 at night, and I've had this foundation on for, when did I start this? 8 hours, and I think it has lasted pretty well. Wow, this lighting is like, let's focus. It's super bright, sorry. It lasted really well. I'm a little shiny in my T-zone, but I mean, that's to be expected. I haven't touched up. I didn't use a primer. I didn't use a setting spray. I didn't use any of that. So I think it has lasted really well. Yeah. And it's not like the shininess is unbearable. This amount of shine I can deal with. And I've been doing a bunch of stuff, so it has lasted pretty well. It is my first day using it, but I kind of have a really good feel for it, and I actually like it a lot. I might stick with this color. No one told me I looked too orange or too dark, so we shall see. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression video. Thanks. Bye.